This is literally the most broken game mechanic in FC24. Yes, guys, you can ask any professional player out there, and this is what they are going to tell you. So, what am I talking about, guys? I am, of course, talking about switching sides. Now, it isn't as simple as just pressing the cross button, right? There are many factors to it. There are three factors to it which make it successful. As you can see, pro players use it. You will see it being abused in pro versus pro games because, like I said, it is the most broken and most essential feature in FC24. This feature makes or breaks a formation. Why is the 4-3-2-1 so popular in FC24? Because of player switching, or I should say switching sides. This is the most broken feature. As you can see here, Gorilla is constantly switching sides. Anders was switching sides. Why do they do it and how to do it effectively? First up, you need to know about the whipped playstyle. We need our fullbacks to have the whipped playstyle. Secondly, there is an in-game tactic that you need to activate, which I will talk to you about in a moment. Look, guys, whenever we are pressed by the opponent, pressing is overpowered. Everyone is running 71 depth. So when you switch sides, you open up more possibilities, right? You open up attacking opportunities, passing options, which in turn lead to goals. That is not a bad thing. Switching isn't a bad thing. This is what makes it so overpowered. Even if you set your defensive width to 100, the opponent will still be able to switch the ball without any problem. Switching being overpowered is the main reason that overlapping fullbacks with join the attack balanced instructions are so overpowered. This is what makes 4-3-2-1 what it is. Because when Rolfo is on join the attack or balance, she makes the run forward and we have the extra width provided with her. Because switching is so overpowered, when you switch the ball towards her from right to left, it just creates an overload and it is very hard for the opponent to defend. But I told you it isn't as simple as just pressing the square button. And I don't even press the square button. Not alone actually, I combine it with the L1 button. People use square to switch, I use L1 square to switch with the whipped playstyle. It is absolutely lethal, guys. When you switch this way, it is very hard for the opponent to get the ball back from you. Now I don't tell you to just switch all game long, but when you are out of space, when you are being pressed, when you don't have any passing options, I want you to glance at the radar on the mini map, see the available options. If the switch is on, which it is 99% of the times, go for the switch. You will not regret. You will open up opportunities that weren't previously even open. This will in turn make sure that you hold more ball possession, which means your opponent will have less time on the ball. It will improve your defending, it will improve your build up and your attacking as well. Guys, this is the tactic that I was talking about, hug sideline. Once you activate hug sideline, your players will literally hug the sideline like the tactic name suggests. And when you switch into them, they will have that extra width. There is no way the opponent is getting the ball back from you. And if you have someone who can jump high, then okay, GG's, it is over for the opponent. You want to use hug sideline when you are being pressed. It is the best way to counter press and also when you want to have that extra width in your attack. Now let me show you how to actually use it in a productive manner. See guys, the opponent is pressing us. We look at the radar, we see there is so much space available on the other wing. So we give the ball to our fullback, we turn back. Because we were being pressed, we simply turn back, give the ball to our center back and switch the ball L1 square into Rolfo. Now we have opened attacking opportunity which wasn't previously there, right? So you want to use switching in this manner. And see what happens. His defense gets completely out of shape because you're stretching the defense. Once you are able to stretch the defense, you will frustrate the opponent. It is a great way of game management. When you are in the lead and you want to hold the lead, you might want to switch the ball a couple of times because the opponent is already pressing you. And because you want to have that width in the attack, you can hold the ball more, right? You want to win those games, those sweaty matches. So you might want to switch on hug sideline and just switch till the opponent at least presses you. This will force the opponent into pressing you. When the opponent is forced into pressing you, eventually attacking opportunities will open for you. You will be through on counter attacks. But remember, L1 square, whipped play style, hug sideline, looking at the radar, all these things are very important in order for you to have successful switching. Now you might be thinking, how do I counter this? Well, then you might want to check this video out here to learn more about passive aggressive defending and partial team press.